The Sansage Company asked me, is it possible that there could be a credo, something to go by, a saying, a statement that you could think of that we could pass on to the people as the whole essence behind Sansage, or Without Age. So I thought for a moment, and with a little bit of amusement, I recall years ago they had a photograph of me. Actually, it was a living video shot against the side of a building in Singapore. I'd been there with a big press conference, and they had a lot of scientists, and it was sort of a big type of deal. And there were some photographers there, and they took some footage. And one of them asked me my opinion of growing older. And I said, well, age doesn't really matter. Looking good does. And it just so happens that they like that. And so they sent a fashion photographer around to my hotel suite the next day. They said, can we take some pictures of you? And they brought some clothes. And I was desperately standing there trying to look like GQ and everything, hamming it up. And they took one of those shots and then some footage, and that's what went on the side of the building. And they took that little saying, age doesn't matter, looking good does. And that really is true. It doesn't matter how old you are, it's how you look. To try to remain young forever is silly and stupid, because there is no such thing as anti-aging. Everyone's going to age. There's no anti-aging. There is protective, there is preventative, all of these things. But what happens if you're not privy to a lot of that? And here you get to be 40, 50, and suddenly you decide, I'm going to look better. But is there any hope? Of course there's hope. And there's a lot of things that can be done, such as what we're doing with Sansage. So it is true that aging really doesn't matter. You're born and you die, and whatever happens in between is up to you. Looking good, on the other hand, does matter a lot.